大家好，欢迎回来看新闻，学中文。
Hey guys, welcome back to Learn Chinese with News.
最近有个玩具突然爆红，全网刷屏。
A toy has suddenly gone viral lately. It's everywhere online.
它的名字叫拉布布。
Its name, Labubu.
听说在中国要排队抢，在美国也是凌晨就有人去排队，连货架都被扫空。
People are lining up in China and the US just to get it. Shelves are empty.
这到底是个什么神奇的玩具？为什么会这么火？
So what's so special about this toy? Why is everyone going crazy over it?
今天我们用3条新闻标题带你看看拉布布到底有多火，顺便学几个超实用的中文词。
Let's look at 3 real news headlines, see how hot Labubu really is, and learn some super useful Chinese words along the way.
泡泡玛特爆红玩具拉布布为什么受到时尚达人的追捧？
泡泡玛特爆红玩具拉布布为什么受到时尚达人的追捧？
泡泡玛特，一个中国的潮流玩具公司，英文名是 Pop Mart。爆红，字面意思是爆炸般的变红，其实是网络用语，表示突然变得非常红、非常火，相当于英文里的 go viral 或 blow up、become super popular overnight。这位小演员因为一条短视频在网上爆红，粉丝一夜之间涨了几十万。
This young actor went viral online because of a short video and gained hundreds of thousands of followers overnight.
玩具拉布布，这是 Pop Mart 旗下非常受欢迎的一个角色。受到什么的追捧？受到
means to be given or to receive.
追捧，就算很多人非常喜欢疯狂支持，类似
Go crazy over something.
这款新手机一上市就受到年轻人的追捧。
This new phone was immediately embraced by young people after its release.
时尚达人 Fashion influencer 时尚界的意见领袖，达人是 expert 或 pro 的意思。这个词很多年轻人会用，他是个有名的时尚达人，每次出门都像走秀一样。
She's a well-known fashionista. Every time she goes out, it's like a runway show. Pop Mart's character Labubu has gone viral. Fashion influencers, known in Chinese as
时尚达人
are lining up to get their hands on the toy. The term
爆红
literally means explosively red, but is slang for suddenly going viral or super popular.
泡泡玛特爆红玩具拉布布为什么受到时尚达人的追捧？
泡泡玛特爆红玩具拉布布为什么受到时尚达人的追捧？
新闻标题2：拉布布的风还是吹到了美国，老美也凌晨排队抢空货架。
拉布布的风还是吹到了美国，老美也凌晨排队抢空货架。
拉布布的风还是吹到了美国，风吹到了美国是一个比喻，意思是拉布布的流行已经传到了国外。
It literally says the wind has blown to America, meaning the trend has gone global.
中国的奶茶风已经吹到了东南亚，每条街都有奶茶店。
The Chinese bubble tea craze has spread to Southeast Asia. There's a bubble tea shop on every street.
老美是口语中对美国人的一种叫法，略带调侃但不算冒犯，类似于
The Americans in a casual tone. The tone is slightly teasing, but not meant to offend.
凌晨排队，凌晨
Early morning before sunrise,
排队，
stand in line. Americans are lining up at dawn to get this toy.
抢空货架，抢
Scramble or rush to buy.
抢空
Cleared out.
货架。
Good shelf. The shelves are being emptied by eager buyers.
网友调侃，感觉不是在逛街，是在打仗，抢空货架。
Netizens joked, "It doesn't feel like shopping. It feels like a battle to clear the shelves." This headline uses vivid and informal Chinese. It says that Labubu's popularity has blown into the US. The phrase
抢空货架
literally means snatching the shelves empty. In other words, it's completely sold out. Even Americans
老美
are lining up before sunrise to buy these figures.
新闻标题2：拉布布的风还是吹到了美国，老美也凌晨排队抢空货架。
拉布布的风还是吹到了美国，老美也凌晨排队抢空货架。
新闻标题3：泡泡玛特在刷屏 ，APP 连续2天霸榜，海外大排长龙，股价暴涨10%。
泡泡玛特在刷屏 ，App 连续2天霸榜，海外大排长龙，股价暴涨10%。
刷屏，刷屏就是你打开手机，到处都能看到某个话题。
Flooding your screen.
抢空货架的视频刷屏了，全世界的人都在转发。
Videos of people clearing shelves went viral. People all over the world are sharing them.
App 连续2天霸榜，连续
Means continuously.
霸榜
Means dominate the ranking.
霸 dominate 榜 chart or rank， 意思是泡泡玛特的官方 APP 连续2天在排行榜上占据第1名不下来 ，top of the charts。这首歌一上线就霸榜第1。
This song hit number 1 right after release and dominated the charts.
海外大排长龙，海外 is overseas， 大排长龙 means huge queues。
Figuratively, queues like a long dragon.
还没开门，已经有粉丝在店门口大排长龙了。
Even before the store opened, fans were already lining up in a long queue.
海外也有很多人在排队买，股价暴涨10%，股价 stock price 暴涨，
Surged dramatically.
泡泡玛特的股票也因此大涨了10%。
The stock price of Pop Mart thus rose sharply by 10%.
一条新闻就能让公司的股价暴涨。
One piece of news can cause a company's stock price to skyrocket. Pop Mart went viral again,
刷屏
meaning it flooded screens across social media. Their app topped the charts for 2 straight days.
大榜，
People lined up in huge crowds overseas,
大排长龙，
and the stock price
股价
surged by 10%.
暴涨。
This headline is packed with useful, high-level business and internet slang.
新闻标题3：泡泡玛特在刷屏 ，APP 连续2天霸榜，海外大排长龙，股价暴涨10%。
泡泡玛特在刷屏 ，App 连续2天霸榜，海外大排长龙，股价暴涨10%。
Labubu isn't just a toy, it's a cultural phenomenon. Through these news headlines, you've learned trendy Chinese expressions like
爆红、追捧、霸榜。
and more. Want to sound like a native when talking about trends? Practice these phrases and follow our series.
喜欢这样的中英文讲解，别忘了点赞、订阅并留言告诉我，你会想买一个拉布布吗？
If you enjoy learning Chinese with current news, give us a like, subscribe, and let me know. Would you buy Labubu?